Today I'm here to talk about the Rite of Cleansing and more specifically the Moonlight Flora. Trying to get a better understanding here for all of you that are trying to min-max this experience. Now, as you can see, you collect your flora throughout the game, basically through getting rewards. This is my second time claiming them. I have both of them recorded and I'll probably share both of them within this video. But a lot of people were thinking that you could save up your Moonlight Flora. As you can see on the right-hand side, it says 0 of 99, meaning you could hold 99, which would lead many of us to believe that we could hold the ones that we want and then place them in any particular order we want to maximize rewards. As you see right now, I have a purple petal for +1, I have a purple flower for +5, a yellow flower, or 2 of them for +5, and another yellow petal for +1. First of all, when you get all the same color, you get yourself double rewards. So it would be wise for us to save all of our flora and place them in the correct position so we can gain the most out of our rewards. But it doesn't work that way, as we have learned. Let's go through this process a little bit here, and I'll pause along the way to give you a really good understanding. But I'm going to show you the rewards that we get as well as what it looks like to gain them. So as you can see right here, we have a little guide that's offered inside of the Rite of Cleansing. The more petals used, the more difficult the rite. So if you have 1 through 14, that means you can see the +5, the +1s. If that all adds up to either 1 through 14, it's a Rite 1. This means the rewards that you're going to be getting for that are the lowest grade of rewards. You can see them right there, a legendary, a set item, and that's basically where you end up. On both of my runs, I was actually in Rite 2 Harmony, where I was getting between 15 and 19 petals in total, and I got myself, or I could have gotten, 2 set items and some legendary items as well as some other things. And then if you can get yourself up to 20 to 25 on the Rite 3 Absolution, meaning you get lucky enough to get 20 at least petals in your entire dish for the Rite of Cleansing, you then get the maximum rewards. The issue that we're talking about here is that you can't choose or place where these things go. It's basically at random, and as I've found, as you collect them. Now, this is a really cool mode, and it is free rewards, so we can't really complain about this. There's just no way to, at least that I know of, min-max it. Now, when you get into here, you're gonna have an event where you need to basically clear all the monsters and collect the soul fragments. Honestly, it's not the hardest thing to do. You just go around, kill a bunch of stuff, a bunch of mobs that come, and you collect the soul fragments, and then there's rewards afterward. As I've mentioned before, Moonlight Flora is just collecting type of rewards that you get for playing the game, and then doing this part reminds me of a pop-up event or a ticketed event inside of the Library of Zoltan Kulle, where you basically will summon a portal, you'll go into the portal, and you will have to kill the enemies inside of there for a bunch of chest rewards. Except for here, the rewards are quite a bit better. Getting all of my soul fragments right here. Can't do anything over there. We got our blacksmith, and then we get the treasure chest. And as we can see coming out of the treasure chest, you got 1, 2 greens. Now, these are not green items. They are wisps, which you can then use to create green items. So you're not actually getting 2 set items that you could potentially use. You're getting 2 Inferno Wisps. These ones are at level 4 so that I can craft a set item. Remember, it takes 5 Inferno Wisps. So what I really got here is like, you know, a third or a half, somewhere in between there, of what I need to craft one. I also got myself a legendary piece of gear as well. So I didn't get 2 legendary pieces of gear. We got ourselves 2 Inferno Wisps, and they both seem to be on level 4. Now, we go to the blacksmith, we clean up, and you're good to go there. I do have another instance where we did the same thing, but this time, that time around, I had 17 out of 25 flora. This time, we have 16 out of 25 flora. So we're still within the Rite 2 Harmony set of rewards. So let's see how this one looks and how this all played out. Now, I have heard of people that are getting Inferno 5 Wisps already from doing these, and I'm not sure if they were running it in the 3rd stage of the Rite, where they were getting the maximum rewards and potentially higher Wisps, which then they're just being held because we're not going to be at that stage at that Infernal difficulty for like another 3 months. So really, it's not usable right away, but it's preparing you for the future. So again, same thing, same stage. I've done it twice. It's been exactly the same both times. This could get a little boring, I guess, but at the end of the day, it's free rewards that we just get very quickly. It's not something that is like, oh, I can't wait to do the rite of, to throw my moonlight flora in there and all that. It's just like, oh, I want to get those rewards. So I can see right here, a Infernal Fable Wisp and 2 legendary pieces of gear. Actually, I think I had 2. Let's actually rewind a little bit. Let's go. Got this right on the iPhone right here, nice and sweet. So what was it? There's an Infernal Wisp 4, 2 Infernal Wisps 4s, and 2 legendary pieces of gear that we're collecting all of that, getting all of the rewards from all of that. And yeah, quick little event. It's not anything that's groundbreaking, but I kind of like the idea that we don't have to min-max it. If we had to save up all the flowers, all the flora, then we'd have to save them and then put them in where they should go so we can get the maximum rewards. For example, you could put all your 1s in of the same color, all your 1 petals, maybe, and then, here, let's actually go back to that so we can all see it. See exactly what I'm talking about here. We'll do a little bit of a manual old school rewind. Come on now. We're almost there. Man, this is a full reverse right there. All right. What I'm trying to say is we have our 5 slots. To min-max it, if we were capable of doing it, we could put single petals in all of them of the same color, and then we would be getting the Rite 1 rewards, which is the lowest tier. But we wouldn't be wasting our full flowers that we can then put all of the full flowers together and get all of ourselves Rite 3 for the maximum rewards, which was 5 greens, which is basically 1 set item, and 2 legendaries, or at least the potential of that happening. Basically, all the petals of the same color would go together for double rewards at the lowest tier, and then all of the flowers of the same color would go together for double rewards of the highest tier, and we would really never be in the Rite Harmony 2. Everyone would be getting 1 or 5. But with 99 available to store, we can't actually place them anywhere that we want to on our little dish, bowl, board, call it what you will. So it's just kind of diving in, and when you get your 5 flora, whether it's petals or full flowers, you place them on here and you go through the Rite and you get the rewards that you get. It's kind of a brainless activity. There's not much to think about right here. You just jump in, do it, and be thankful for the rewards that you get. I'm actually happy that it's not a long thing that takes forever to do, and it's not something that I'm actually hunting for flora, that most of the time they just come through rewards like the battle pass and things like that. If you didn't realize, you get 1 flora just from completing the first stage of your battle pass for the day. So you can get 1 every single day, which potentially is a +5 if you get yourself a full flora. So hope you have a little bit of a better understanding for the Rite of Cleansing. Super easy thing that we thought was going to be a lot more complicated, but really, it's not.